Hi, welcome to this edition of Spectrum of the Arts. Today we're traveling across much of the county to bring you some of the great happenings in Pinellas County Schools. We're going to spotlight a dance program in Tarpon Springs, an art project at Leela Davis, and we'll take you to a combination visual performing arts presentation at Perkins Elementary. Our first stop is Tarpon Springs High School. Jeannine Ford is the director of the world champion color guard at the Tarpon Springs Leadership Conservatory for the Arts. She has seen a staggering growth of the school's dance program over the past few years. However, the conservatory is more than just the arts. It is about people and family. With the impending expansion of school facilities, Mrs. Ford is looking forward to an even bigger program in the future.
The Leadership Conservatory program was founded 24 years ago, and at the beginning there were only 7 to 9 students that were a part of that. And to see the growth over the past 20-something years has been an incredible thing. I think that when we go to competitions worldwide, the country as a whole sees us as a trendsetter, as a program that they want to model their students after. So we do get a lot of connections and phone calls and notoriety across the country of people wanting to know how we've grown the program.
I was teaching elementary school when Mr. Ford asked me to take over the dance position. It's rare for public schools to even have a dance teacher position available, so I really jumped on board quickly because it's my passion. And when I got here, you know, it was highly enrolled, especially the winter guard and the color guard, but we really wanted to push them into dance more, so many of the winter guard and color guard kids became impassioned about dance as well. So that really filled the dance classes. We also opened it up to the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders at Tarpon Springs Middle School, so half my day is at the middle school as well, where you know, it was a dance exposure kind of course at first, but I developed it into having levels, beginning, intermediate, and advanced. I put them in more recital pieces. I developed the curriculum to make sure that they were getting ballet, they were getting endurance, they were being strength training, and it felt much more like a studio dance experience now, and it erupted. I mean, I have 40 kids in every course at the middle school, and for a dance class, that's challenging, space-wise, and we had to move into the cafeteria just for space, and it just put a lot of girls, they get PE credit for it as well, so a lot of the girls and some boys take it in lieu of gym, and so that way they're actively being engaged throughout their entire middle school career because they get a fine arts credit as well. So then eventually we filtered the Leadership Conservatory down to the middle school. So now there's a magnet program at the middle school as well. And it becomes a 6th through 12th grade experience now because of it.
I'm actually not assigned to the school district. I live in Eastlake, and it's a 30-minute drive from there to here every morning. But yeah, it was the program that led me here. I would have never thought that I was going to Tarpon High School. I was always planned to go to Eastlake, but the dance became my life, so I changed everything to come here.
At our recitals, the entire auditorium is filled up. We have about 135 dancers total performing for that. It just depends on the class. And I'm so lucky to have to say, how do we deal with this many kids getting into these dance classes?
Zack Gamble is a 9th grader. At 6 feet 11 inches, he is an athlete and a dancer. While he loves competitive sports, he has a greater love for dance.
I really wanted to go down more the performing path because I've been doing this for like 5-6 years. I'm more comfortable in this type of setting, and I've only been doing competitive sports for about 2 years. So I think I'm used to this. I'm used to being on stage or performing in front of an audience, and not really comfortable doing sports as much. I'm not saying that I don't like sports, but I mean, I still do them, it's just not as much.
I think the future holds first a new facility. We've just got the go-ahead for the grant to increase the facility size and help with our needs, especially with the dance studio, with an actual gymnasium for the Color Guard and Winter Guard program.
We have a Scholastic A Color Guard and a Scholastic World Color Guard. So basically the marching band color guard that we have of 60 students, we break that up into 2 separate units, and they compete at the Winter Guard International competitions, which are regional and as well as international competitions. They've won the World Championships for 2 years. They were first crowned the World Championship at WGI in 2014 and then again in 2016. I would say that the thing that these students gain most from the Leadership Conservatory is self-worth and the ability to work as a team, understanding their responsibilities within that team, and friendships, camaraderie. I think the Leadership Conservatory creates a strong background that the student knows that they are not in a situation all by themselves.
It's a large undertaking to take on, especially with just me. So every year I say, you know, do we have another unit for another dance teacher yet? My class sizes are too large, and I would love to have a partner in crime when it comes to that. And hopefully that's what our future holds. Kevin Ford had really a vision for his band program and the music program and really the performing arts in general. And it didn't just include teaching kids to sing, play music, and dance. It included a hard look at character building skills and creating strong leaders before they leave high school and go into college and adulthood.
The leadership class we take our freshman year, which is required through this program, teaches us like the basic fundamentals of how to be a leader and how to approach things in a mature way, and it teaches us the basis of like what it is to be like a fine adult.
They take their wind ensemble classes, they take orchestra, and then alongside of it be required to take an elective of leadership and kind of use those leadership skills throughout their entire 4 years in the program. And then if the students want to pursue arts afterwards, of course they could, they're talented enough too. But at the same time, realistically, most of the students explore other pathways, medical, lawyers, business, things like that. And we wanted to make sure that colleges didn't just see, hey, this is an artsy kid, what do they want to go to business school for? They really can see, hey, this is an artsy kid who also has tons of leadership training. They're obviously a great role model for their society.
Tarpon's given me a lot of chances that other people have not. Because you look at me and you look at an average dancer, like, you don't look anything like that. And I think Tarpon just doesn't go by appearance. They like really get to know you and what you're about and your skill level. And like, if you're low, if you don't have no experience, I feel like they really build on that so you can be where they want you to be.
I get emotional thinking about how close they all are. If one of them's having a problem, they're the first ones to give each other a hug, help each other out, call, make sure everyone's okay. Not only are they amazing dancers, but they are my kids. I teach them for 7 years, most of them, 3 periods a day, after school rehearsals for 4 or 5 hours. I value that it's not like an academic teacher that sees someone for a semester and then they have to say goodbye. I really see them grow up in front of my eyes and become really great people. And I'm like, I just feel very blessed.
I think with the program in all aspects of it extend past the arts. I think it creates a well-rounded student who understands that the life skills that they learn here are something that will carry them through any adverse situation in their lifetime. It teaches them the work ethic that they'll need once they go on to college, as well as their career for a lifetime.
When we come back, we'll take you to the wall.